Welcome to Generations Empowerment Enterprises podcast, where we empower generations to build wealth and legacies together. And we are part of the Biblical Success Family Wealth Network. And today we are on our journey. A couple of days ago, if you got a chance to see it, I launched part one of this series that I'm doing. Because what I'm doing, I'm actually walking through my first journey of creating a digital journal. So I'm excited about it. It's a learning process. So the things that I learned, so what I thought I would do is just share that with you. So today, this is actually part two. If you want to see part one, I'm gonna put a link in the link below so you can actually take a look at that. But today, as I create my digital journey, my digital journal, let's see, I'm going to cover the cover page and how I actually created the cover page for the journal. And then how I actually attach that cover page to the content that the journal has, how I actually do that. And then and then you can take a look and see how that looks. Appreciating the feedback that you can give me. And then for the first time, I created some professional mock-ups with the product. So you're going to take a look at that. That was a journey in and by itself. And then I created a promo video. So I'm going to tell you who I actually used to actually do that. I may not show you the entire video, but at least I can tell you who I have used. There's so many companies out there you can use for any of this. I can tell you, me and my wife, we've written, 8 or 9 books. This is dramatically easier than that. I mean, could have even saved us 6 months, right? We don't. So I'm just saying it still takes time to learn because I've taken classes, taken YouTube training to actually learn these different AI platforms. But trust me, it's definitely beneficial to you. All right, let's just jump right in, see if I can share my screen. Let's see here. Here is the platform called, let's see, this is Ideogram. And I've used this. There's a lot of them out there, Leonardo, Mid-Journey. I can't think of who all was, but this is one of the major ones. And one of the things that it does well, at least for me, is actually creating concepts for a book cover or logos or anything like that. So what I did was actually put my information in. And when I say information, I asked ChatGPT to create a prompt for my journal and actually create the prompt specifically for ideogram. All right. So, and once I've done that, it gave me these specific options. Okay. So we had to go through, and I don't think we could go wrong with hardly any of these options. So it's just kind of a personal preference that me and my wife decided to select the one that we selected. But as you can see, it does a very good job. So if you've written a book and you're looking for some way to create your book cover, you may want to consider ideogram. All right. So that's kind of the first step to actually do that, If anybody got any questions, put it in the comments. I'll be able to answer them. And then what I did was I took this cover and then uploaded it into Typeset. And Typeset is the one that actually creating the journal itself. I wrote it in ChatGPT, like I told you in the last one, uploaded that to Typeset. And so let me show you what it looks starting to look like there. And you see, I got several projects going, but this here, the 12 Paths to Discovering Your Life Purpose. So this is the journal right here. And so as you can see, the cover page the cover page is actually looking pretty good for someone who hasn't done this before. So as you can see, Typeset does everything, the table of contents, Then here's the information that's been put into the journal. All right. And this is welcome to the 12 Paths to Discovering Your Life Purpose Journal. Okay. So as you can see, not bad, not bad, I don't think, at least for the first time out of the gate, in actually creating the digital product like a journal that I can actually sell. And this is actually one of our more popular, based on one of our more popular workshops and webinars. So that's why this is one of the first ones that they decided to work with here. Okay. All right, so that was the next step in the process, was that I needed to create this cover page to the information that I talked about, which is the contents below at the last one. Let's see here. Next is mock-ups. Now, how do you actually create mock-ups of your book in order to be able to market and sell it? So that was that was a process because I've never created mock-ups before. And what I do, I actually asked Chat GPT, basically told Chat GPT that I've never done this and to guide me step by step through the process. And it did a very good job, in my opinion. I'm still early on, I'm still learning the process, and there's several different platforms you can use for creating your mock-ups. Some cost, some are free, so you have to decide which one works the best for you. And what I'm going to show you is the mock-ups that I got from a platform called Place It, Place, Placeit.net. So let me show you just a couple of mock-ups that it did for me. Okay. All right. Hopefully you can see these mock-ups. So all this was is that I just had to put this picture. It gave, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 options. Oh, it was actually more than that because you can put this on a book. You can put it on a cup. I mean, any kind of merchandise you can put it on. You can actually put whatever your design is on it for your mock-up. So as you can see, it's not bad. Okay. Then here's another one that it created, and I'll be using these to help market my journal. All right, so on these specific tools, like I said, I use placeit.net and also Canva, which is free, at least the free version that I have, did a pretty good job as well. Okay. So that's step two was the mock-ups that I need. So I'm looking forward to see how they actually work. And are they going to actually get people's attention enough to take a look at the journal and maybe, not maybe, and actually make a purchase? So ultimately, that's what it comes down to. And then last, I created maybe I said, Shay, I'm in the process of creating a promotional video for my journal. And let me see. Um, Here is at least where it will begin with this page. I'm not going to play it because one, I'm still in the draft form. And number two, I don't want to release it until it's time to release it. But I'm using a platform called InVideo, InVideo AI platform. I've used this already with a number of things and projects that I'm working on. It does a very good job in actually taking your text and actually converting it into a video. And some of you that have been following some of the things, if you've seen a video, most likely it was this. All right, it was this platform that I actually use. It's actually pretty easy to use. I've been using it probably for a couple of months now. I can tell you it's gotten better now than it was a couple of months ago because some of the text wasn't that. They were spelling it wrong. Not all the time, but at least what 40% of the time. But now it's pretty good. Now it's pretty good. So if you're looking for a platform for creating your videos, you may want to check this out. But there's a lot of them that's out there that's doing that now. Okay, so All right. So those are the things I wanted to share with you in my journey that I'm going through to actually create this journal. And I'm pretty much 60% there. And so my next episode that I'm going to do is now I'm actually starting to get into the marketing. So I need to create a sales page for it, a landing page where people can actually go to actually take a look at the product and answer some questions that they may have and also purchase the product. Because it's a digital product, they'll be able to just download the product, okay, and actually print it out or read it on their phone or iPad, and so forth. So that's my next step, is creating landing pages for that, and then social media posts. So that should be interesting, because supposedly typeset can help me with that. So we'll see. And then maybe in a press release. So several of those things. So once I do that, then I'll be ready to actually launch the product. Okay, very good. So that's step two. So hopefully, any of you guys that's out there that are authors, that's looking at developing digital product, hopefully this helps you. If you got any questions, like I said, put it in the comments below. And don't forget to please like and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. So right now, because I'm going through creating a series of these products based on either our books that we've written or based on workshops or webinars, that we can actually provide these products to you. And eventually, we're in the process of revamping many of our online courses to make it more interactive and so forth. So, and using AI to actually help us. All right, this is Dr. Phillip Porter. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you in a couple of days with part 3 of my journey of actually creating my first journal. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.